Kol Asher Hava, KT Addis, sitting here soaking up all this yin energy, basking in this premortal dark energy. Every day, every night, you should look at life in a spiritual perspective. In the night, you shouldn't even just think of it as, oh, it's nighttime, you know. You should look at it as a chance to bathe in this yin energy, this feminine energy, this this absorbing energy, you know. Actually, this is the perfect time to build up your chi as well. Anytime when you are in the yin energy, which is strongest at midnight, yin energy is strongest at midnight. You take this yin energy, bring it into your dantian or your sacral chakra. You bring all this energy into your sacral and you build it up over time. I would say do this for a period of 2 months. I mean, I would say a period of 2 months, and build up all this energy. In fact, this is how you're going to be able to heal as well. When you build up all this chi, chi is your life essence. It's your vitality. You know, this is your vigor. Your how healthy you are. You know, so build up all that chi. Just sit, meditate, and absorb all that yin energy into the dantian, the sacral chakra. Spring candle. So yeah, just got through doing some research again. Every night, every day, I'm always researching. I'm learning. I gotta feed my mind, just like I feed my stomach. You know, my stomach gotta be fed. My mind gotta be fed. And I'm starting to realize I'm starting to go on this shift, this new paradigm, this new way of thinking. I'm throwing all animal food out the window. No, I'm not eating no more animal food. I can't do it. Nope. Matter of fact, I'm so serious with the spirituality. How all people should be. You should be so serious into what you believe that nothing or nobody can really influence you or change your mind off the spiritual path. Like, I'm so serious that I won't eat meat no more. I get sick. Last time I even ate chicken, I was sick from eating the chicken. That's how I know I'm on the right path, you know? That's how I know for sure I'm on the right path. If you also want to grow spiritual, if you want to grow in the spiritual path, or grow, if you want to change yourself, you have to be the change that you want to be, but in a more physical perspective, in a more physical sense. When you don't like doing something, let's say you feel sick and you want to stop being lazy, you have to get up anyway. Let's say you don't want to eat animals no more and you're real hungry. Don't eat it even though you're hungry. You have to exceed expectations. You have to go beyond your limit. Most people, they just give up, you know, because they in a comfort zone. You got to break that. You got to destroy that. You know, destroy that comfort zone, you know. You got to destroy that. That's the first key to success. Destroy your comfort zone. Exceed expectations. Believe in something stronger than yourself. You know? But yeah, back to this yin energy though. Y'all have no idea how powerful this yin energy is. There's probably people right now out there healing people. you know, out there making the world a better place. And then you have people like you going out to the club, twerking, doing your thing, don't care about nothing, claiming you Miss Independent, you know. But I mean, hey, live your life. If that's what you want to do, then do your thing, you know. But like I said, you must expect what is to come on that path, you know. Don't hop on a mountain bike and you on a mountain and then you complaining why there's so many rocks. Don't go on a skiing trip and then complain why it's too cold. All that stuff should be expected. That's that prana, pure prana. Also, I'm going to tell you, the yang energy is dominant in the afternoon. So that would, that's the vibrant masculine energy. But right now we're dealing with the dark primordial feminine energy, yin energy. One cannot exist without the other. If you want steam, you can't have fire and fire. If you want steam, water vapor, you're gonna need water. You're gonna need water and fire, masculine and feminine. You can't have two of the same sex and create a child. You can't have two of the same thing and make a new element. Lava, water makes land, not lava and lava, you know. Everything is yin and yang. Yin and yang is in every aspect. Also, my mudra, the singularity, the duality, and the trinity. These things are these three elements, uh, these three fundamental uh, teachings are in all things. Um, the singularity, we are all one with the universe. That's the singularity. We are all one. What one person does will affect everybody else. What someone else do will affect the world, One person can affect the entire world. Just one. That's the singularity. We are all connected. Duality. Two, in order to create, you need two. This is the law of creation, duality. This is the law of unity, which is duality. You need two of the opposites. Opposite attract. Yin and yang. Yin and yang. If you want to have a fire, you're going to need wood and fire, or oxygen and fire, because fire needs oxygen to burn. If you want a plant to grow, if you're trying to grow a plant, you can't have water and water. You're going to need water and fire to make that plant grow, which is basically, fire is basically light, You can't grow a plant with too much water, it'll drown. Can't grow a plant with too much light, it'll burn. You have to even it out, balance it out. Then these two parents, water being feminine, fire being the male, when these two get together with the plant, they will give birth and rise to a new plant, to a new species, and this plant will grow on to create generations and generations of brothers and sisters. Yeah, but like I was saying, with the yin energy dominant at midnight, absorb all that yin energy into the dantian, and over a period of time it will build up. This is how you will be able to perform miracles. I'll get deeper into that into another video. But the other, Yin energy is all energy is necessary, but the yin energy is mostly what you're gonna need to heal. Cause it's time we make this world a little bit better. The other day I was at the museum with my daughter, and I was just looking at all the other children play. You know, seeing how happy the environment was. You know, seeing how all these people sitting here being happy, just that is how the world should be. You know, but people are too busy. They're worried about taxes and dollars, and then you have people who they too afraid to walk at night because the it's nasty out here. You know, demons are out here. Demons are on this world. Whether we see it or not, whether we believe it or not, there are demons out here. And there's no heroes. There's nobody who is willing to stand up. Monsters don't look scary. Monsters look like your neighbor, your uncle, your father, your brother. Monsters don't look like dragons and lizards and deformed animals. Monsters look like the CEO of Walmart. Monsters look like Donald Trump. There's no heroes in this world. All these people who just want to live a better life and be happy, but no one is taking the initiative to make a change in the world. You know, it's so much wickedness. The wickedness outweighs the righteous. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, "Wherever there is lack of religion and irreligious in society, there I will be and manifest myself." Christ consciousness must return. If somebody could, if somebody meditated day and night and they absorb this yin energy, I would say for 2, 3 months, I guarantee they're gonna do something they never expected. But it's more to it than just the yin energy. You gotta, it's a way deeper process. It'll take longer to explain, but it's relatively it's easy to explain, but it's basically it's easier said than done. You know, it's easier said than done. At the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want to do, whether you knew the secrets to a better life or not. I could tell you this day in and day out, you're gonna do what you want to do, period, point blank. It doesn't matter. God himself can come down in the clouds and tell everybody, hey, I'm here on earth, worship me and let's all go to heaven. Ain't nobody gonna, very few people would do it. People still want to twerk, go to the movies, go to the club. People still want to go out gangbanging. They're not going to care about that. God can manifest himself right now. The world will still be in the state it is in now. Maybe even worse. This is why you humans have failed. I mean, there are Messiah seeds and they will rise up eventually. I mean, yes, a few people will follow God if he manifested, but majority of the world is lost. There's no, everybody cannot be saved. Everybody will not be saved. No matter how much you love your friends, your family, your wife, your daughter, your father, it doesn't matter. Everybody will not be saved because they simply will refuse to be saved. They will be staring truth right there in their face. They will refuse to be saved because they believe in themselves. They believe in themselves more than anything. They can be dead wrong and they still will believe in themselves. This is actually what they call the belief effect. People tend to believe things even though that the evidence is against them, even though that um, their friend tells them, their best friends and their family would tell them, hey, you're wrong about this, they would still believe it. Even if the evidence was against them, they would still believe in the lie. They would still believe in the false promise and the false doctrines that they have been following. They would still believe it simply because it's uh, Well, scientists say it's biological in nature, but we all know that there are spiritual aspects to things, you know? There's a spiritual background to everything. Yin energy. No one is serious. Nobody's serious. We have no heroes, man. I can get the word out as much as I can, and that doesn't mean nobody will listen. That doesn't mean nobody will do the thing, you know? I mean, but then people point fingers at me and say, how come I won't do it? I already did, and I'm doing it now. But I can't do it by myself, see? I'm gonna need that 144,000. And the 144,000 is gonna need me, and I'm gonna need them, and we're all gonna need one another. We're gonna need to be a family and create a new society, a new community. Because the way the world is heading, there's not gonna be very few many people left, you know? There's not gonna be very many people left the way the world is headed now. We can pretend that everything is perfect, everything is okay, everything will be the same as it was tomorrow. We can pretend we're going to wake up in the morning, pay taxes, everything will be okay. When there's trouble, you call the police, everything, you know, we can pretend all we want. But in the back of our mind, we know something's going to happen. There is no way in hell this world, the way it's going now, is going to continue to be as it is. It's impossible. Common sense, nah, I'm smarter than that. My common sense would not even allow me to believe in something that foolish. We need to be preparing. We are at war. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities of darkness and the rulers of this dark world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6:12. But I can't stress it enough, man. All this spiritual knowledge out here and no one ain't doing nothing. Sometimes it takes a lot of pain for a man to change. Well, KTI is signing out. Y'all stay blessed. Absorb some of this yin energy. Soak and bask up within this yin energy.